Well, with spring not far away, Chef Nicole Young is here to put together a delicious salad that will probably be an instant family favorite. It's our Taste of the Ozarks.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Taste of the Ozarks. I've got an awesome salad for those sushi lovers out there, but maybe you want to save the carbs from the rice, or maybe you don't want to have to deal with rolling up all that sushi. This salad has actually gone viral recently on social media, and I'm bringing it to you guys. It's absolutely delicious and so quick. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about our ingredients really quick. In a traditional California roll, you will have surimi or imitation crab. You will have avocado, and sometimes you will have cucumber. For the purposes of ours, we're definitely going to use some cucumber in this. And then obviously it's wrapped in seaweed, so we're going to use this Japanese seasoning called furikake. You can actually pick this up at Walmart and Ozark, for example, or at any Asian market. It's just seaweed and some sesame seeds in there, and they're toasted and have a little salt on them. Wonderful flavor. So let's go ahead and start putting our salad together. We are going to start with our cucumbers. We'll just cut the end off of this. And now I'm using an English cucumber, and it's because they're technically seedless. There's some seeds in there, but they're not real big ones. They're a little bit easier to eat, and I don't know if you know this or not, but cucumber seeds actually make you burp. So with English cucumbers, that's not really a problem. We're going to cut these relatively thin. They don't have to be see-through, but about 1/8 of an inch is all you need. We're going to get all the way through this whole cucumber because the cucumber really is the base of our salad here. And then we're going to put these all in the bowl, and then we're going to do what's called a quick pickle on these cucumbers. We are going to do about 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, and then about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And what this does is it starts to draw out some of the liquid in those cucumbers. It softens them up just a little bit. They will stay crispy, but it brings out a lot of that cucumber flavor. And we're going to go ahead and let these set aside. And then we'll get to working on our surimi or imitation crab. Now, this comes in a couple different forms. This is flake style. You can also get it stick style. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which one you want to go with because we're really just going to chop this up into bite-sized pieces either way. Get all of that flake crab out of there. You could certainly use real crab if you wanted to. It would obviously make this recipe quite a bit more expensive. But your traditional California roll doesn't have real crab in it, so just something to keep in mind there. We will go ahead and set this just right on top of our cucumbers here while those continue to quick pickle. And then before we cut up our avocado, we are going to go ahead and make our dressing. Avocado, once it oxidizes or touches oxygen, starts to brown a little bit, so we really want to do that last because our dressing has some vinegar in it, which will help it to not oxidize quite so quickly. I am using rice-style seasoned vinegar here. I'll show you guys what this looks like. You can pick this up at just about any grocery store. When they make sushi in the sushi restaurants, they actually put this vinegar and they put sugar in with the rice itself, and that's what makes sushi rice taste just a little bit different. So we've got our mayonnaise, we've got our vinegar, just a pinch of sugar, and again, a pinch of salt. Actually, need just a little bit more mayonnaise in there. And then we're gonna mix these together in our jar here. But you can see now, nice and smooth in there, what we're looking for. So now let's move on to our avocado. So when you pick an avocado, you want to pull out the top here, and you want the area under the top to be that kind of nice bright green color. You want it to push in just slightly. You can see my thumb indentation stayed there, but my thumb didn't just push right through. That's how you know you have a ripe avocado that's not too ripe. So we're just going to cut around the pit here. Once we've got all of the outer shell peeled, we'll just twist back and forth. You can see beautiful color in that avocado there. Just a slight tap with the knife and twist out the pit. And then very carefully, I'm actually going to dice this right in the shell. And then we are going to take our spoon and just scoop out all that delicious avocado meat. This is a great on-the-go salad. If, now that the weather's warming up, you're maybe going to go for a hike or a nice drive over the weekend, this is a great one to make ahead of time and pack to take with you. You can serve this over lettuce. You can serve it over a bed of rice. You can serve it just as it is. And then, like I said, we're going to sprinkle some of this furikake right over the top, and that gives us our seaweed and our sesame seeds. And then we're just going to stir this whole thing together. It's creamy. It's got a little bit of tanginess to it. It's got that wonderful crab meat flavor in there, and then of course those delicious avocados as well. This will hold in your refrigerator for up to about 24 hours. After that, your avocados and your cucumbers are going to start to get just a little too on the squishy side, and probably not exactly what you're looking for. Go ahead and dish this up into our bowl here. Now, when you are serving this, you can absolutely garnish it with just a little bit more furikake. If you are a fan of sushi, if you like a California roll, this is definitely a salad for you to try. It's gonna cost you less than going to the sushi restaurant, and it's super easy to make at home. Give it a try, and we'll see you guys next time on Taste of the Ozarks.